Welcome and happy holidays to all you beautiful people out there. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. Today, we're going to take a look at the forecast for December 2024. We're officially closing 2024 out. So we'll take a look at each life path number and what energies could present this month for you to work with. This, of course, is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal numerology or your year ahead forecast, this is a great time to get that. You can head on over to my website and book some time with me. I would love to take a look and work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look to see what December 2024 has in store. Life path number 5. How are my beautiful 5s doing this month? All right, so you all are going to be working with the vibration of the 7. So this is going to be a time for seeking answers and getting to the truth of something in some area of your life. So it might require a little bit of digging. It might require a lot of sort of breaking through the illusions of something, like not taking necessarily things right at face value, but going deeper. And understanding that how things appear on the surface are not always the full story, right? So allow that knowing to guide you this month when it comes to your interactions with others, when it comes to, what in the past might have made you reactive in certain situations. To not take things too personally, to really take your time in responding to experiences, to people, to whatever may present at this time. Understanding that there is likely more to the story. And this month can help you to uncover that. And it's not only about like the external, right? This month could help you to get to the bottom of your own story, right? Could help you dig deeper into your own personal journey and to understand that there's more to your story. There's more to come, right? That you don't have everything you need yet to know the full story type of thing. And to kind of be gentle with yourself and give yourself grace as you continue to move through this experience of life. So anytime the 7 comes through, it can be like this very spiritual energy, right? But it can also be sort of very existential. So it helps us to dig deeper into this human experience and to understand, how to get the most out of it. But it also can help us to tap into our sort of higher self so that we can have that assistance with our lower self as we move through this experience. So it can be a very profound cycle. And a month is a long cycle. So you could have a lot of clarity at the end of this month. You could have a lot of answers. You could have, the veil could be very thin and you could actually tap into a tremendous amount of gifts. You could, have really weird experiences, but those weird experiences could open you up to things you never thought possible in a good way. The one thing I will say is this energy can bring in the need for solitude. It's almost like solitude is necessary for that deeper analysis. So I would say as much as you can this month, drown out the outside noise, honor that need for alone time, and see where where you can go with that. And I'm not talking about like going down the rabbit hole and overanalyzing and all of that. I'm saying see what you can discover about yourself and your own circumstances through that deeper contemplation, right? Through that silence. This is definitely a time for rest and for going deeper, for investigating. Not like, trying to prove something, but having an open mind as you sort of do the research. As you investigate, as you contemplate, having an open mind to see what presents. Because when we're trying to prove something, we'll find what we need to prove that to ourselves and to justify it, right? So proving something is kind of very narrow-minded. It's more about being open to what presents and being open-minded to sort of what you get out of that, right? Because when we're trying to prove something, then we already have it set with what we want to see. But when we're open-minded in that investigation, then whatever presents, we'll find a way to work with, right? So this can be a beautiful time for that entire process. And it can be with whatever, in whatever area it needs to show up for you. And it can be around your belief systems, around relationships, around career. But it is this energy of getting to the truth of something, right? And that truth, that clarity will likely open you up to new circumstances and new ways of doing things and making some changes. Definitely a time to follow your intuition. Definitely a time to follow that inner knowing and that inner compass to see where it guides you. If you can do all this, right? Like, and of course you can, but if you honor it, then so many of your goals can be achieved with this new clarity, right? And you might even find that you get some new goals in place that you didn't even know that you had. It's interesting because you've got bear energy coming through for December. This is leadership energy. This is taking that leadership role, right? And it's so aligned with that 7 energy. You might have some difficult decisions to make this month, but you've got to step up and take the reins in that and making those decisions and then following through with them. And bear energy, moves at a slower pace, but is going to make the decisions that are best in that moment. And it's a leadership type of energy. And so that's really what you're being called into this month, is to be that leader within your own life and to take your time, right? To weigh your options, to know that there's more to the story, even if it's hard to see or hard to believe in that moment. So yeah, let that help guide your choices and how you respond to situations this month. All right, I hope it's a great one. Take care, 5s. Bye for now.